Aloha, YouTubers. Hi, I'm Rock, and I'm coming back at you with another live stream. And in today's live stream, I'm gonna give you folks my final thoughts on this team associated DR10. Or was it? Do I have buyer's remorse? Buying this team associated DR10, but just give you my final thoughts and opinion about this DR10. I did do some minor changes, try to see if I could get this DR10 to go straight right off the launch or right off the start. And after doing my testing, came to a conclusion that it needs a lot of work if you want this to launch straight off the launch. Doing any minor tweakings, no matter if you all I did was raise the body, and it did help with the like the with the ballooning of the wheels and scraping the body, the rear wheel tires scraping the body, but it didn't help it keep it go. It didn't help. It didn't go straight. It still pulled hard to the left. So yeah, I just came back. I did a few test runs. I mean, not a few. I did several passes. I did try to take video footage of it, but because try to use my DJI mobile, which I have here, and try to use active track, but this thing is just too quick. So yeah, active track wasn't doing any actively tracking, so I had to scrap that footage. Couldn't share with you folks, but yeah. Hey, the karaoke photo RC. How's it going, my friend? Yeah, so yeah, I tried to do active track. Active track wasn't really active tracking, but I was able to work my Garmin Forerunner 101 GPS worked perfectly fine. I also collaborated it with my own personal car to see if the miles per hour or the speed is very similar. So yeah, the speed is very accurate. So I guess the top speed I got on this DR10 was 26 miles per hour. I think that's probably the top speed you can get out of the box with the settings, with the gearing, the 3000 kV motor. For me, the most I got is 26 miles per hour. I'm not too sure how people are gaining 38, which I've seen in YouTube videos. I'm not too sure if they did some major mods to the gearing. I probably think they did, or they could be running a 3S. That's probably what it is. So yeah, I just ran it with a 2S, 8.4 volts, 5,000 milliamp LiPo battery, and 26 miles per hour was the top speed I could get out of this DR10. And I know in my previous live stream I discussed about switching the rear shocks around, because one seemed like it was softer than the other. But even I think if I switched the rear shocks, it still wouldn't help with the launching. It won't help make it go straight. I mean, it will, but like I said, when it comes to tuning, even though if you think you fix one problem, you still have to fix many more, or you have to tune many other parts of the car. So one thing will not just gonna be fix everything or solve all the problems. There's more, to it. So if you want this DR10 to go straight right out of the box, you'd have to tune the suspension and probably go to a higher weight diff oil. 500,000 K seems to be the popular choice to keep. Yeah, especially if you run a high torque system when it comes to the brushless motor and the gearing setup. I do recommend running a high diff oil, just because of the amount of torque that this thing produces. Um, so yeah, 25 miles per hour. If you want to race competitively, you're gonna probably invest more money into this DR10 to make it go straight and go fast. So like for me, it's great as a ready to run out of the box. No matter if you run it on the 2S or you want to go to a 3S, that's what it's specifically targeted for. Great, ready to run right out of the box with no necessary tuning or modding needed. But yeah, if you like say you great for a beginner, and I keep repeating myself, but great for a beginner, you can start off on a 2S, and once you get used to the 2S, or once you get used to the speed, and if 2S becomes boring, you can up the ante to 3S, and you have lots of fun with it. But in regards to trying to make it very competitive, you better off. For me, I think I'm better off starting from ground zero and doing a project no prep drag build, which I want to do in the future. I'm just waiting for parts to get in, so that's where I stand right now. So yeah, buyer's remorse. Paying $349.99 before taxes, before shipping for this team associated DR10. Hell no. I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna keep it. It's very fun. You know, something that you just want to go out on the streets and just do some shakedowns, speed runs, or even street bashing. It's fun. Great pastime. Kills the time. I give a double thumbs up. Team associated for this DR10. It is specifically designed to be a beginner, a great beginner, no prep, ready to run RC. But if you think you're gonna race and be competitive with it, you're gonna have to be willing to do a lot of tuning, a lot of mods, a lot of upgrades, and spending a lot of money tuning this DR10 to make it very competitive. But if you're happy, you can, like I said, you can start off with 2S, and if you want to, like I said, up the ante, make this car perform a lot quicker and faster, 3S. Maybe one day I'll do some speed runs and see what kind of top speed I can get with 3S. I would assume you can get into the 30 miles per hour. Like I said, I was getting 26 miles per hour. That was my top speed for this DR10. Now, other than that, that's about it I have to say for this DR10. No, I really like it. I have no buyer's remorse. I do highly recommend this team associated DR10 as a beginner, no prep, ready to run RC. Like I say, especially if you want to get your feet wet, but just give it a try. You're not gonna spend, big X amount of dollars. You can also, if you want to, you can change up the brushless motor and the gearing. In regards to the pinion gear and the spur gear, if you want to get higher speeds, you definitely can do that. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, so you also could do that. Yeah, I may, in the future, I probably will. I guess just to give you folks a general idea, what you can do, cost effective wise, or not spend the mega bucks on trying to get this DR10 to go a lot faster. So I'll probably venture. So try to get the highest kV motor that really recommends, which is a 10.5 turn, and then go with the recommended gearings. I guess you still keep the same spur gear, which is 48 pitch, 87 tooth, and I think you can go with a 24 tooth, 48 pitch pinion, make it go a little bit faster. But I guess that's all depends on. Yeah, I think for a 2S, it's better to go with the 10.5 turn. If you're going with 3S, then I would go with the 17.5 turn, and I think it's the 75 tooth spur gear with the 28 tooth pinion. Well, I have the instruction manual right here. Yeah, sorry for not getting the footage. I just didn't think that it would really help showing you folks the footage. I think when it comes to speed runs, we have to go with the head cam. and not no active tracking. Yeah, so if you want to go 3S, I would recommend going with the 17.5 turn Reedy Sonic brushless motor with a 28 tooth pinion and the 75 tooth spur gear. And then if you just happy with 2S, you want to do some upgrades or mods, I would go with the 10.5 Reedy Sonic brushless with the 24 tooth pinion and the 87 tooth spur gear. So basically, you just have to change the brushless motor and the pinion, which is not going to cost you a lot. This Reedy Sonic brushless motors goes about $69.99, and then the pinion gear probably costs you another, I don't know, $8. So you're looking at $77, $80 with shipping and taxes. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, they say you don't have to spend an arm like in regards to trying to like if you want to put like upgrade the shocks. I wouldn't bother. I would definitely change out the diff oil. Probably put a higher weight diff oil, and then you should be good to go. The reason why I'm not gonna try to switch the shocks wrong, I'll probably do it later if I have time. But the fact of the matter is like because I was launching or doing speed runs on a slightly tilted surface, so all I did was switch the direction I was going. So yeah, switch the direction the low C was going, and so that way it would relieve the pressure on the left side tire. Leo Watson, you still got the low C 6ix? No, I actually sold that a long time ago. Actually, that would be. But too bad it's a 1/6 scale. But that would have been an awesome drag racer. Low C was onto something with that one. But just to give you folks a glimpse into the future, I do plan on getting another no prep ready to run RC. And right now I'm debating if I should get the low C 22S 69 Camaro, or should I really bust out the bank account and get the Traxxas no prep drag slash. If you folks have any opinions, go ahead and say it in the chat. If you think I should go with the low C or I should go with the Traxxas no prep drag slash. Leaning towards the low C right now. I know the Traxxas drag slash, they're a lot available now compared to what it was a month ago. Very readily available, which is kind of shocking. I thought it would be sold out for a while, but I'm not too sure why it's not selling anymore. But, and then just to give you folks a comparison between the three. So yeah, I think that's it for this live stream. I just would like to thank Carioca, Fordo RC for joining the chat. Leo Watson, thank you for asking. We had the low C 6ix. Is that 6ix? 6LX? Yeah, I missed that RC. That was one of my favorite RCs, man. I should have never sold it. I should have kept it. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, another reason to build the RC collection. And also I'll be hold on one second, guys. Also be hitting the trails with this guy. I know everybody is excited for me to do a run video on this scale crawling video. I do have the electronics installed, but I haven't as you can see, I have the receiver, key controller right here. I haven't tied it down to the chassis. Also have to mount the body onto the chassis or epoxy it to the magnets, and then you should be good to go and hit the trails. Look for awesome scenery to share with you folks. Hopefully I upgrade my camera at that time, but I do have a pretty cool filming rig now for do my run videos right here. You can get this on Amazon. So this will this is for my iPro my iPro my iPhone 13 Pro, which has cinematic mode, which is the only reason why I upgraded to the iPhone 13 Pro. So yeah, pretty cool, neat rig setup. Hopefully I share some awesome footage with you folks in the future. Again, sorry for no run footage or shakedown footage on the DR10, but that's my final thoughts and opinion on the DR10. I may, try to change up the gearing and the motor in the future, but if you're expecting me to do it anytime soon, I'm sorry. I just have a lot on my plate right now. Very extremely busy. Plus, parts are hard to come by. But yeah, that's it for the live stream. Hope everybody is having an excellent week. Happy Tuesday. Hope you folks have a great rest of your week. So, in my next video, guys, we'll turn on my next live stream or VOD. Take care and aloha. Shaka. And I'm out.